Anna, a 1-1 draw here against Cambridge United. How are you and the team feeling after that?
I think disappointed mainly. Obviously, we went into that game knowing that it was a game that we could win and we could get 3 points from. Ultimately, even though we're playing here, it's a league game. It's a league game we should have got a win on. So I think, ultimately a bit disappointed. I think first half we sort of let ourselves down a bit. We were a bit slow to start. We didn't play the football that we know we can play. So second half we then had a lot to do. Obviously the conditions haven't helped, but we can't use that as an excuse because the other team have had to play in it as well. But I think there are definitely some positives to take out of it. But at the same time, we sort of live and learn, and we know that we can be better moving forward.
What was the message being sent to you players at half-time when you came in after what you said there was a disappointing first 45 minutes?
Just basically that we weren't good enough. We all knew it anyway, obviously going in, but it was just highlighted that we are better than that. We know we're better than that. We have standards that are higher, and we weren't meeting them, quite simply. I think sometimes a game like this can get lost in the occasion a little bit, but we made it hard for ourselves. We didn't play the simple football, the good football that we know we can do, and I think that that's what was disappointing, and obviously that was just reiterated to us at half-time. A couple of changes, to try and get us back into the game, and obviously that worked, but it just wasn't enough in the end.
And something that's been improved at the club over the summer is that squad depth with the 7 signings that have come in. So how good is that to know that when you're out there, that if things aren't going well, that things can be changed quickly and the scoreline can change quite quickly like it did this afternoon?
Yeah, it's exactly that. It's knowing that we've got options. So we went into this game, knowing our formation and what we were going to do, and if it wasn't going to work, how we were going to change it up, and every single player knew what their role was in that. And I think, we've got a really strong bench every single week. Some of the new players that come in are absolutely fantastic. And obviously Martin's new for us as well. So it is going to take a little while to sort of integrate those changes and sort of gel together properly as a team. And that's sort of happening every week more and more. It just unfortunately didn't happen for us today on the pitch.
Why do you think it was that you couldn't find that crucial second goal towards the end?
I really don't know. I think, we had a lot of possession in the second half, and, we sort of went at them a bit more, but we never really got going to the sort of levels that we know we're capable of. And obviously that's the most disappointing thing. So, it's one of those ones where we now need to, potentially spend a couple of days reviewing it, but then we just leave it behind us and move on to next week.
You led the team out today as captain. You were involved last year at the 2 games at Carrow Road. How good did that feel, seeing those fans over in the South Stand? You must want to do it more and more, I suppose. Yeah,
I mean, it's always an honour. Obviously, just being captain in general, walking out the team wherever we're playing, but obviously here it's a lot more special. I have immense pride to be in that position. But, games like this are obviously fantastic for us, fantastic to play in front of those 5,000 fans, and it's absolutely brilliant. It's such occasion and a celebration of women's football almost, but at the same time, the Nest is our fortress, and I think we'll be looking forward to sort of getting back there and sort of getting the 3 points next week.
And a good chance next week too against Haywards Heath, who haven't had the best start themselves, I suppose, although I'm sure you'll be taking it as seriously as you would any week.
Yeah, of course. We, like I said, we spend a couple of days reviewing the Sunday, and then we move on and we look ahead to the following weekend. So that's exactly what we'll be doing this week, no differently. We'll look at, what we know about them, and, we'll sort of manage that accordingly. And I have no doubt that we'll go out and have a response and get a result.